Hello, welcome to Just Bird Tarot. This is a reading. This is a bonus read for the sign of Scorpio for the month of February for a Valentine's Day bonus. Sort of. Anyway, this is a 12 card spread, and let's just get right into the reading for Dear Scorpio. If I can get there, right, folks? All right. In your first house, we have a new career and congregation, a family gathering, which this is about your self-image. So you want to be viewed as, matriarch or, head of household, the person that everyone gathers around, maybe the heart of the family, as well as the provider, as well as like a new role. So you feel good about yourself and assertiveness and kind of like going in a new direction. As far as your career and your monies are concerned, right now, it doesn't look like there's a lot going on. Time for a rest. Seems like you're on a break from work, but don't give up the faith. Keep your faith. Something will come through. um, you For others of you, keep the faith. If you're not out of work, you may be tired of work and it may just be time to take a break, and again, don't lose faith. If work is wearing you down, don't lose faith. You don't have to quit, just take a break, a little hiatus. Because in the future, what do we have? Seeking and finding. Is that a new job? And what we have on top of it is aid, giving and receiving aid. So if you're in need and you're seeking, you will find it. So you know, don't lose hope. Something will come through. This is only for a month, okay? Um, what it's Your third house. This is about communication, new ideas, flirting with new things, and keeping conversations light, easy, breezy, flirting with someone, and making decisions, so flirting with an idea of, something new. And what you manifest is that there's a new sheriff in town. So if you were a leader, um, before, maybe a boss or a management, it's kind of like a thing of the past. Whatever your role once was, it's different. So you coming to terms with it being a thing of the past. Memories of maybe being your own boss. Or if you were like at home with kids, maybe your kids have flown the coop, whatever, your role has changed. So that's what the communication manifests in, making that decision of doing something new, and it manifests a new role for you in life. Your social standing for the month is, people see that you're leaving. This is life reflected. We have art. And are you remembering? Do people view you as like, did someone leave in your life? And are they viewing you in this way? As far as your friendships, your friends are encouraging you to take care of yourself because they feel that you are losing control. We have unsettlement, feeling tossed about, and self-care. So your friends are encouraging you to take care of yourself, maybe to go on a cruise and relax or something. They're on your side. Now, as far as enemies, you may have had a confrontation with someone. Maybe you had a bickering or whatever, but they're sorry. They need your forgiveness. So nothing major on that front at all. Somebody's in need of forgiveness. If you barked and bit at someone, you need to apologize. If not, someone is in need of your forgiveness. Okay. Now, as far as some emotions that you may be experiencing throughout, February. Remember, this is all baloney, folks. Nothing here is, whatever. But I'm going to read your traps and everything else. I'll get into your traps here in a moment, and your T cards. And I have all of this here to read. Your love oracle. We have lonely, isolated, alienated, friendless. Lonely. We have trapped, imprisoned, cornered, stuck. This could be why you need to take a break from work. It could be anything. You could be feeling trapped at home. I don't know your life, So we'll see here. Hateful. That looks like heartbroken, hostile, vengeful, spiteful, hateful. But that is your trap. You have hatred as your trap. So feeling hateful, really embracing what's within. We have fulfilled and unfulfilled and stressed. So we have satisfied, self actualized, and at peace. Now, this may be a thing of the past or just a moment in the month where you're feeling great fulfillment, but then you're feeling unfulfilled. So I would say that you're really having an up and down and just kind of a realm of emotions this month, because then we go into dissatisfied, incomplete, and purposeless. Oh, are somebody out of work and that's what you're feeling? Don't lose hope, okay? Stressed, tense, strained, and under pressure. Okay, so I'll get into these in a moment, okay? But we have um, shadow is your conspiracy, and hatred. These are difficult, but then you have grace as your grace card, so that is wonderful, okay? Um, all right. In your home, it looks like it's time to move because you're getting squoze. Like, I don't know if you're getting squoze because you're taking care of kids, or if you're taking care of a parent, or if it's just like caring for the house is just they're putting you through the ringer. Everything is far. The housing crisis is worse than it ever was in 2008. It's worse than 2008, and you are stressed. You've got a freaking headache. Look. So expect like headaches this month. Some of you may actually literally suffer a migraine. I'm just saying, if that is something that you have and it's due to stress and pressure, you may have one of those pressure headaches behind the eyes or whatever the placement is this month. Um, it would be pretty prevalent for it to show up. All right. It would keep you at home, basically. Moving into your fifth house, as far as the SEX, entertainment and luck, nothing's really going on here. You are anticipating something in the pipeline. So it's kind of like maybe you're flirting, talking, something like that. But you're healing from the past. Others of you that are not healing from a past relationship, you're healing your tuchus because you took it from behind. Do you not see this? So, grab some ointment. Don't forget anal ease next time. I'm just saying, do your tuchus a favor. All right. No wonder why you need a band-aid and aid in your sixth house. Just saying, it's going to cost a little bit of money. In your house of relationships, we have moving and a need for reform. So I would say that something has to change in order for one to manifest. And if you're moving, that's where you would find someone, a need for reform. So the need for reform is like you need to move out of your current situation where you're getting squoze, so that you can allow love in. And it's just time to put on your big girl panties or big boy drawers, whichever applies to you, and get things moving. Somebody could be scolding someone. If you're in a relationship, be mindful of pushing someone out of your life by being harsh, and pointing fingers. Okay, just saying. What you don't see coming is an egg on your face, a new exercise program. Okay, there's a mishap coming your way, all right? You may have an embarrassing moment. It may happen at the gym. I'm just saying. Or at a new job, a new, whatever this new phase is, there's something new and you're going to be a little embarrassed. And that's okay, because when we try new things, that's taking a risk. And, it may just be saying that, try something, go for it anyway. Don't worry about having egg on your face. Go to the gym, try something new, go for an exercise, a dance, anything new. It doesn't, this just says exercise. All right. Anything new. don't 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 be afraid, but somebody may laugh at you. Do it anyway. Okay, just, who cares? Some of you are gonna like take a dip. It's embarrassing, but oh well, you get to laugh at yourself, get up and keep it moving. you know don't let it keep you down. We already touched what you're manifesting and bringing into your reality, and your social standing. We've touched everything. So now we're going to move into, well, let me do this. All right. We have, all right. See, your love card is desire like fire. So like it says, you're healing from the past and you're anticipating something in the pipeline. Another, so you're, doing other things. But some of you are healing, but you are interested and you're making the change necessary. There's something going on here. Desire like fire. So you're beginning to feel something for someone. That's passion in your pants, And here we have, the candle came out first. That's romantic. Maybe in a candlelight dinner. Doesn't have to be candlelight, but maybe somebody asked you out on a date, because we have, the next card was the money card. So are we dating for money? Um, it's okay, because when I ask that, then the heart comes out. So love or money, and then you are protected. So you're covered in love, and maybe a love comes in and covers and protects your money. Maybe that's what's going on here. Or some of you may be getting paid for dates, love. A reminder to use protection. Um, then we had, when I pulled a tarot, I wasn't sure what that was about, but there's a lot of friction here. That's the sex. All right, pussies, quit your fuck bouts with those dick sticks and focus on your googly eyes. I'm not reading that. There you go. If you can see it, maybe you can read it, but it's doubtful. A lot of sticks flying around. There could be a lot of competition as well, and if this is in this industry, you could be fighting for the monies. Either way, fighting for the attention. Just a lot going on. It is passion though. So here we have your shadow is the shadow. And look how dark that is. Now, this is a conspiracy. I'm going to read this for you and what it means when you receive this card, as well as hatred. And then your blessing, the grace for you is grace. Doubly blessed. Look, who has twins? That looks like twins. Does anybody have twins or babies? Grandbabies, new babies, twin babies. I see babies. All right, let me read these for you, okay? Oh, and before I read these for you, if you've made it this far, could you please consider to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel? The shadow conspiracy. If you receive this card, know that at least one of your shadow figures has become a chronic problem. Take a minute to reflect about your life. Are you fighting with someone or judging them to the point of obsession? Is there some aspect of yourself that you hate? All of these can point to self-judgments, shadow figures that have become conspiracies. With the shadow conspiracy, there are a number of ways to proceed. Ask yourself what kind of shadow conspiracy you have. Then ask yourself how many of each kind you have. Some of the ways to heal them are: 1. Turn them over to your higher power or your angel to get rid of them. Just ask them to get rid of them for you. Ask and you shall receive. 2, imagine all of your shadows melting into you. As they do, see the energy become positive and provide a future antidote to such problems. This integration will reconnect the wires of your heart with your mind that have been cut. A 3rd way, melt all your shadow figures together into one giant shadow figure. Realize that it is not solid, only a hologram. Step into it. It's hiding a gateway of initiation. Go through the gateway. Most of the time, the place you end up is beneficial and transcendent. You have recovered a part of your mind that was lost to you. In the rare event that it is a dark place, ask your higher mind to heal it and clean it up. 4th, place your shadow conspiracies in God's hands and ask that they be replaced by love and light. When this is complete, you will have removed the invisible wall that was blocking you and healed the power struggle that came about when you projected one of your shadows on someone. The hatred conspiracy. If you receive this card, you are being presented with an opportunity to find and let go of a hidden cache of self-loathing. You are burning up with hatred, and it is burning the merit you have accrued in this life on a bonfire of hatred. Your judgment and prejudice build strong walls around you, not just toward the one you hate, but also toward those you love, which makes an effective barrier to stop you from receiving. Prejudice hides the trap of comparison, shame, and self-attacks. Sometimes the person you hate is someone you made a soul-level promise to save before you were even born. The pain you are in is the pain that you are in, is the same pain that they are in. This is what caused the behavior that wounded you so badly. You were meant to save them from themselves. By not succeeding, you caught their pain. One way through the conspiracy is to open the door to the soul-level gifts that you brought in to help you redeem them. Your soul made the gamble that you would succeed by embracing the gifts, saving them, and helping to save the world. Open your heart, mind, and soul. Embrace the gift or gifts that are there. Energetically share those gifts with the person. Help them. They need it. The extent to which you give them gifts intended for them is the extent to which you both will be free. As you succeed with your gift giving, you are both transformed and empowered. From a Christian standpoint, pray for your enemy. And your grace card is literally grace, grace itself. And if you get this card, you are being asked to let grace do everything today. Let grace work in you and through you so that it is doing what you are called to do. Everything is being done for you and sometimes through you. This can be a day full of peace, love, abundance, tenderness, and healing. It can be a day full of heaven's sweetness, calling you to remember your true home. Grace is God's love for you. It lets you know that you have not been forgotten. In any situation, grace awaits your invitation to undo conspiracies. Invite it in.